So this is a before and after series of clips that we made when we cleaned my client's walkway stones. As you can see, um, the algae has kind of taken over the stones. That's how the backyard looks. But the walkway stones that you see right here, it's kind of a semi-shade area. It's partial sun, part shade. Gets a little bit of morning sun, but it's fairly shady for most of the day. And whenever there's moisture and a little bit less sunlight, you can get algae to grow on things. And first thing I did this for him for free. I could have just pressure washed it, but I said I'm not going to do that because it would have blasted the rocks all over the place and made a mess. And he spent so much money with me over the years, and I like him as a client so much, I just did it because it was the right thing to do. And I just kind of reset some of the stones with some granite sand because they were kind of, out of line. I'm kind of a type A personality. I have pea gravel kind of in the middle, and that's egg rock all around them. So I had one of my guys, we took some bleach and some dish soap. That was pretty much the simplest thing to do. And the algae came right off, as you can see. I got my man down there scrubbing them, and I'm the one that's rinsing. And I did help scrub. It wasn't just him working by himself. But as you can see, the algae blast right off bleach and dish soap. And it just was a smarter thing to do than run a pressure washer back there and blast all the rocks over the place. So I got some concrete and masonry paint from Home Depot. I forgot. It was probably like 20 something bucks for this can of paint. And I got a custom color. I think it's called eggshell or something like that. But as you can see, it's kind of a cream color. And I had my guy mix it up. And we just started painting with paintbrushes. And it turned out really, really good. I was very, very satisfied and very, very impressed. Now, I don't know how long the paint is going to last. The lady at the shop, at Home Depot, she said that typically it can last between 5 and 10 years. Of course, it depends on rainfall. And here in the metro Atlanta area, it does rain a lot on an average year. We get about 50 inches of rain per year in the metro area and throughout the state of Georgia. Of course, different parts of Georgia get more rain than the others, but it should be, good for quite some time. And I think he said that once his son graduates, they're going to downsize because he already has a daughter that's graduated from college and lives in Florida. So turned out absolutely wonderful. I would do it again in a heartbeat.